Hey everyone, this is Peter 24/7 from Project Ghost with another WarDragons diary. So, not long ago, PvP bubbles came up, so it's giving us a little break. I did receive one question in the comments from yesterday's vlog saying, do you ever wonder why we target you? Yes, I've been in many calls and many talks and many chats regarding this. We got a little overambitious, and when we saw castles were available, whether it be people walking away from them or people wanting to trade or whatnot, we didn't really think of repercussions or getting in the way, and we kind of took them on. And I guess that was perceived as bailing people out. So that's probably one of the main reasons that we were being targeted. But it is what it is, and we're trying to deal with the situation at hand. I'm just glad that the PvP bubbles are up. Gives me a bit more time to think about what we are going to do. Basically, when the bubble threshold came up or came close, we decided to enable our shields and let things pop to minimize loss, because we knew that there would be no cooldown as it would be going. The PvP bubbles would be coming up and they'd be covered, and we saw a lot of flooding through areas. It's very interesting to watch. Once we were covered, I stopped logging into game. I actually sat down and did work at work instead of playing WarDragons. But I'm happy for the break that I'm going to have right now. This week's event is the Crystal Caves, the PvP. Us as a team, we have decided to take a break this PvP, so we won't be going crazy pushing this event, but we'll see how it goes. So this event, they had the trial beforehand. Yeah, we're not too sure what we're going to do, but we did tell the team that it's going to be relaxing, so get to the last team prize and just chill. Get to where you want to get in the event and just make sure you get to the last team prize, and then call the weekend and relax if that is what you would like to do. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I don't plan on pushing much. As we all know, I don't have many inner fires. I have been opening those draconic chests, trying to get more, but I never seem to have really any good luck. So I do have 342. I probably will not be using any inner fires, and I guess I'm just going to push for the 82,000 at least and try to save up my resources for the next PvP after that. So just going to look through here what the prizes are. Same as usual, I guess. So I'll go for the 80, and it's an extra 50. We'll see how I do. I'll do non-stop single runs, and I'll try to get as far as I can, but I'm not going to stress myself. I really need a break. I've been in game literally 22 hours a day, not to mention all the calls I'm in while I'm in game. So I'm going to take a break. I'm going to take a breather, see how things go from there. So before I do anything in game, I always like to open up the quests. This way they are triggered, so when I'm playing the game normally, these will be I'll usually, just through doing the usual functions of the game, you will complete the quests. So when you log in the first time, at whether it be date change, quest change, or once the PvP or the event starts, always log in there and trigger it. If it's not loaded up, sometimes it doesn't register. So we need to make sure that the time isn't wasted. There's nothing I hate more than having to go and do them again. Even though I've done them, having to go and open it and then going and doing it again. Sometimes it registers, sometimes it doesn't. So we did receive the sigils from the last event. So I'm going to get this last seasonal key, and that puts me to 19. I do have 1100 left, so I actually think I'm going to open up a couple more of these, see how far I can get. It's quite a bit before I get to this last key that I actually do need. I don't see me finishing this rider. I just want the last key. But hey, it is what it is. So we do have these 2 additional lines for people who have the extra sigils. They do have the boost, so you're getting 20% more. Let's see how many I need to get to that key. It's quite a bit. It almost might be in my benefit to go for this instead. I actually haven't gotten these quests for a long time because I never seem to have time to actually log in and do them. But I think I'm actually going to do it. I know it's a bit late. I should have probably been doing this sooner. But hey, just because I have sigils and I love using them while I'm on a call with you guys or making these vlogs, I'm just going to go ahead and do it. And use them all. My goal is this event to get that final key so I can open up the mythic and start realistically competing with more people. Okay, let's see here. Nothing to open. When you get to the silver chests, always check to see what the mythic glyphs are. Dark flag attack. So what I usually look for is the mythic ammos, which don't seem to be here, but I do see the invoker HP and the invoker attack. There aren't many of these available right now, so I actually think I might start opening up my silver chests and try to get those. If you look on the forums, usually someone posts what sequence they get dropped as, so you know how close or how far you are from them. But just because I like invokers, I'm actually going to get this. I usually wait until there's an ammo available and then go for that. But who knows when that's going to be, especially now that Kingdom Wars is gone. So let's see if we can get lucky and get some of the mythics. I don't care so much about legendary or anything else, but let's see what we do. Come on. Not there. No. So let's see how quickly we can get through this. Tap it. Not yet. Oh, I feel it's starting to glitch. When in doubt, keep going, right? Okay. I'm getting no... Oh, there, I got the mythic electro flak, but I actually don't have one of those on my base, so it's kind of pointless for me. I might end up salvaging that for rune dust in the future, perhaps, or I may just hold on to it. I don't really like salvaging my mythic runes, just because they're a lot more rare than the other ones. But let's see, hoping for that invoker attack or the invoker HP, which I don't seem to be having any luck. We've already gone through 200 chests. Let's keep going. So yesterday, when I did my vlog, we were currently under attack. We had a significantly larger attack on us after that. So about 4 or 5 hours after that, we had another raid on us. We did have one castle bubble. We did lose a lot of guard. But hey, it is what it is. The guard, once again, I've always said you always want to keep your reserve up, because the guard can be a saver sometime. It buys you time and it's free troops. And yes, they're getting great glory from it, but it's basically free troops that you have. And if they're going to be 5-flaming you anyways, might as well be your guard. Eventually, hopefully, they'll finish the season and they'll slow down until the next season. Depends on the player. You got some players that have, 5, 10, 15, 25 million troops, and those are the players that I guess don't really care about that. But there are a lot of players in the game that have a lot of resources, a lot of diamonds, a lot of bullhorns. I'm not one of those players. I think you all have seen what I have, but I do have enough to maybe push to about 200,000 troops by the end of PvP. So I am constantly logging in and diligently building troops, waiting for the PvP event. Mythic Ice Flag. Not the PvP event, but the troop building event to start. So as I've always said, it's good to max out the events as you can, because that's where you're going to get the extra timers. That's where you're going to get the extra shards and the diamonds and everything like that. And I still do think that the best use of diamonds, if you have an abundance, it's good for using as bullhorns, and it's also good for speeding up Primarchs or stuff like that. So I do have a decent amount of resources. I know we just left a breeding event, but I have 100,000 eggs and a decent amount of timers. Not as many as I'd like. I do expect the new tower levels to be not coming out this week, but maybe the next one. Next fortification, we'll see how that goes. But there's some stuff I want to work on, so I'll work on that. And I'm having no luck with this Invoker rune. It's very frustrating. I guess I was at the wrong end of the sequence, but I'm opening it up regardless. Let's see if we can get one more mythic. And then I guess I'm saving up for the next one. So it's always good. Consistency is always good. So if you're always opening up on Gauntlet, always open up on Gauntlet. Like I said, on the forums, they have these lists that tell you the sequence, and you can almost anticipate when you're going to get what. So it's good to be ready for that. So as it's my break time, I'm not going to keep you all too long. Thank you for listening to my rambling. If you have any topics or questions that you'd like me to cover, please post it in the comments and I'll be sure to bring it up in a future vlog. And as always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and hit subscribe. And I will talk to you all tomorrow. Bye for now.